Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Tales of Phantasia. I have been told that it's still too loud to me. Like, that's crazy. Let's do 30. I've been told that this song is okay to include. If it isn't, this episode's getting re-uploaded, I guess. We'll see. I don't know. But I think it's great. This is one of the better openings for Tales of, and I would love for people to actually be able to hear it. It's very nostalgic. The version that we're playing today is the PlayStation 1 version, which is, in my opinion, the superior version to play this game on. The SNES version is not buggy per se, but it doesn't really has problems that I don't technically agree with, and it sort of cuts a bunch of stuff that this game like the PlayStation 1 version adds so many good things, and it's just the version I recommend playing. If Life Bottle finishes the Nikiri Dungeon version, I might suggest that one in the future, but for now, PlayStation 1 version is the one that we're going to be viewing today. Excuse me. And there's two reasons why I think this version of the game is just superior. One, this opening doesn't exist in the original version of this game, or the Game Boy Advance version, which is such a shitty port, and I hope no one plays it. It does have one redeeming quality that we'll sort of talk about in a bit. But this version specifically adds a new character, a little bit more story dialogue between each of the characters, which, if you know me, is something that I very much love. And I hope that every game, if there's a new Tales game coming out, I would hope that it would take that premise and run with it. So we're going to be hitting continue. I do have a New Game Plus file that has my... I think the only thing that changes is you have your monster book unlocked already. You don't get any extra items, you don't get any extra geld. But having the monster list is cool because it will allow me to do an optional quest that doesn't exist in the natural version. I don't like that his name is Kless, actually. I think that it makes more sense to call him by what his name is supposed to be, which is Cress. It's confirmed. I always forget. There we go. So for my sanity... Oops. For my sanity, we're going to be calling him Cress. I guess I have to, actually type it in. Thank you. And then... Yes. You can name him whatever you want. It shows up in cutscenes. It's nice. I'm going to let this part play out. So, this scene specifically has an English counterpart in the SNES Game Boy Advance version that we got that is so funny. It is so funny, and I know that they were trying their best back in '98, but God, it just makes me crack up every single time. I think it takes away a little bit from the seriousness of the situation, which we'll obviously get into when the game starts proper. But Daus is such an interesting villain really early on. I think that they knew what they wanted to do with his character, and they executed on it. Whereas, as much as I think Destiny is a better game to Phantasia, the villain comes across as not well developed compared to Daus. Like, he is easily the weaker of the two villains. Daus's presence is the entire game. He is here the whole time. His presence is always known, and he's a force to be reckoned with. And I think that really is necessary for a good villain. I didn't realize how long this opening was, or how trippy it was. This wild. I unfortunately have to have my eye patch on while I'm recording this one, so my left eye is getting all of this light at once, and it's not great. This is such a cool trap too, honestly. Hi. And he is sealed. So I will try not to talk during most of the voice cutscenes. I do think that it has... This is pretty good voice acting for 98. Like, it's pretty wild how good Wolf Team like managed to knock this out of the park. And there we are. I think this game has analog support. At least I hope it does. I guess he just... Oh, yeah, Cress is the only one who has actual voice lines. That's too bad. If you can't recognize him, Miguel was one of the heroes that was fighting Daus before. There's so much that I like about this game, but the fact that Cress is 15 is wild to me. The pad. Oh. Bye. Yeah, I don't think you could mistake someone yelling that loud. No. Kills me every time. Don't leave stuff unsaid. The search is over. Tristan. Don't go overboard as apple gels. So Chester joined. We're going to it's X? Yeah. I'm sorry, the controls are reversed in this game, so yeah, analog support is here, thank God. The first thing we can do is we can go talk to Amy upstairs. And you get a stuffed doll. I know, like, again, it's a weird thing to... I don't know if it's just a translation thing or not. A Crest doll would make more sense, though, right? And you get a channeling! So, the other problem with this game, at least in my opinion, is that when you... Yeah, this thing. So, in order to have manual mode unlocked, you need to equip a technical ring. This essentially allows you to have full control over the character that you're controlling in battle, so you can move left, right, up, down just fine. Without this accessory, you will attack and then run back a bit. This is useful for normal enemies, but is a very humongous detriment to bosses. Fortunately, you start off with the... I always forget. It's the wrong button. You start off with the technical ring, so it's great. You have manual unlocked all the time, but it does take up an accessory slot, which is super annoying. That's just something you're going to have to live with. The channeling ring, which is sort of like an antenna on a ring, allows you to control another character. So if you had a second player, they will be able to control that character in player 2 slot. Again, super nice. I wish, obviously, that... I wish that it didn't... Neither one of those existed. I wish it was just there from the start. Fortunately, you do have the ability to... you do have the ability to control every character normally in every other game. Good luck with that one. I think... Is this the item shop? No, this is the church. Whoops. So what we want to do... This is the weapon shop. I don't have money, so... Yep. Will do. Yes. So you can buy a rapier and a longbow. Rapier for Cress and a longbow for Chester. And these will both help out quite a bit in the long run. I don't want to sell my gels. I just constantly forget how to move in this game for some reason. So where's the inn? I guess the inn's up here? Nope. Down? There we go. Oh yeah, that's a thing you can move. We'll take care of that in a sec. I think one of these rooms... Maybe it's you, you're the only other person. Oh, god dang it. I love, like, preparing for a thing and then not remembering where anything goes. Oh, okay. I can just move it regardless. I just have to ask. Yeah. Yes. Cool. Let's move it. So just hold circle, move it back. It's by the window now. The cool thing is you can drag in this game. Pretty nice. I don't know why that's not another 10. I thought it was 100. Oh, it is 10 gallop. I'm just bad. Okay. Well, so where's the item shop? I believe it's down here. There we go. You got an apple. Back to work. Go to the porch. And this is an item. It's an apple gel. I think we go... No, is it inside? I think it is inside. I think it's this. Yeah, there you go. There's a magic lens. So in the original game, they were called spectacles. It's a strange thing. I'm not a huge... Yeah, it's bad. So we got some rain coming. Oh, can I just not buy things yet? Oh, I think maybe I have to, like, take the apple back. Hmm. Yes? Yeah, okay. Gotta go back to give the apple. That's fine. Chester's house is this way. I love the music in this game so much. It hits so well. Kind brother. So, titles are okay in this game. I don't think that they give bonuses the same way that they do in Symphonia, or hell, even in Eternia. So let's go outside the village. Or try to leave anyway. Yep. Tristan. Favorite hunting spot. I like Tristan as a side NPC. Skits, so skits I think are also dedicated to this version of the game. I don't think the original had them, or if they did, they weren't great. Let me get into 2-3 fights. I need to be level 5. I did not mean to go back inside. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. This should also sound familiar if you've ever played Symphonia. So we got some owls. See how you go backwards? So your up attack is actually broken because it negates an attack while it's going off. And it's also pretty fast. If you hold up fast, then you'll do this stab up motion. But you want the double hit, because it actually negates an enemy attack most of the time. There you go. 18 geld. So what I want to do is I want to be able to afford both the sword and the bow for Chester. It's not imperative that you get the bow for Chester, because I think he's fine for the most part, but it is kind of important for Cress. You can get a very early sword really early on, but it doesn't stay in your inventory because of plot stuff. So, there we go, one more. Nope, I missed. There we are. I think I was gonna say, I think it takes like 10 levels, or 10 experience a level. Another thing about arts, before we end the episode, I'm getting up there on time. I might cut out some battles too before we start the other one. Arts have a usage counter, so every time you use an art, it goes up by 1 use. Oh cool, new enemy, Bugbear. I think this is the last new enemy in the game. Or for this area, sorry. I did not set my art. Demon Fang, there we go. Aw, that was gonna be it. Come on. There we go. 21 Geld. They're the people you need to fight for Geld. Every time you win a fight, you get TP back. So what I like to do in this early part of the game is every normal fight, use an art at least once. So around 50 uses, it's usually capped out. It has a very good counter in Eternia. Unfortunately, this game is a little lacking on like quality of life stuff. Ooh, cool, new configuration. So I want to take out the bird badly because they have a lot of nasty attacks that you just can't get hit by. Chester, thank you for covering me. Do it again. Thank you. I wanted to get the counter attack. There it is. Yes. And I'm going to go back to town before we go into the forest to fully heal. So I think that might actually be enough for me to get level 3. Nice. I think that might actually be enough for me to get the sword. Let me check. 175. I'm actually 5 short. So I'm going to get into one more fight before we stop that. I believe... Oh, I just didn't have Demon Fang before. That's fair. And Chester now has Hellfire. Hellfire is, I think, a 3-shot forward. It's extremely good. Most archers in Tales end up having a similar skill, like Natalia and Abyss has Barrage. And what's her name? Not only in Destiny 2, but who's her mother in Destiny? I can't remember. Chelsea. Chelsea has a triple barrage in the same way. I think it might also be called Hellfire. I'm not sure. Ooh, that hurt. This is the problem with not using manual mode. Is you take extra damage for no reason. Cool, that should be enough for the sword. So, next time on Tales of Phantasia, we are going to, I think, be level 5. I think that's what I want to do. And that'll give me a good amount of money to move forward as well. And then we'll meet you back at the entrance of the forest. We will see you then. Bye!